for this tutorial you will need your selected image and some card to print your image onto. You will need some thread, a needle, some scissors and also a pin. So the first thing that you need to do is find an image that you love. Now whenever I'm looking for stock images, I always head to Graphic Stock. They have thousands and thousands of images and they're always updating their library. You can choose from actual photos or illustrations. They have backgrounds on there as well. Just so much to choose from. I'll leave a link in the description box below because you can actually get $50 off their yearly subscription. But I found this really cute stag. This actually comes up with the full body or just the head of this as well, and it also comes in different colours. So I selected that because I thought that I could do something really cool with it, and I went ahead and downloaded it. So once you've selected your image, you then want to print it off onto some card. I chose to print mine onto 4" by 4" card. It's now time to make the holes in your image wherever you want your stitches to be. Now obviously your image might be different to mine, so figure out where you want your stitches and then just use a pin and punch holes into your card. Now you can lay your card down onto a self-healing board and simply press the pin into the work, but I personally find it much easier to hold the piece of work gently in my hands, open my fingers up at the back of the work and press the pin through. I found that this made much larger holes and easier for you to actually get your needle into afterwards. You then want to select the colour of thread you want to use. I chose this really cute pink glittery thread which looks absolutely fantastic on the card against the white. So you want to take a good length, probably around 10 inches to begin with. You don't want it to be too long, and you want to thread up your needle on one end and tie up the other end ready to start making your stitches. I'm going to be using a simple back stitch, so you want to actually start on the second hole along. I found it much easier to turn the work over just so that I could see which hole I was working into. Please refrain from using too big a needle because you don't want your holes to be made even larger. So you want to bring your yarn through to the front and then work backwards to create that first stitch, and then you're going to work onto the next stitch along and then repeat yourself by moving backwards. As you build your work, you'll see this really stunning effect starting to build. You may also need to grab some more thread, so don't worry if you need to do that, it's no problem at all. Once you've completed all your stitches, you're then going to turn your work over and you're going to take your needle and just hook it underneath all of those threads just to tie it in nicely and stop it coming loose. You're then going to cut off any excess thread. At this point you want to check the sizing of your card. My piece of card was a little bit larger than my actual card that I've got to stick it onto, so I took my paper trimmer and just trimmed it down to size. Then all that's left to do is pop some glue on the back of your work, making sure that you get right into the corners so that the corners don't come loose, and then you can simply pop that onto your cardstock. So there you have your customized Christmas card. I really hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up, subscribe to keep up to date with any of my latest videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you again next time. Bye!